All right. Good morning, Denise. I hope you're doing good. Let's go ahead and get you some messages from the universe. Denise Keehan. Thank you. Thank you. Keep going. Thanks. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. King of Swords, Knight of Cups. See all this. Four of Wands, Ten of Wands, Temperance. Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords. Excuse me. This is day 4 or 5. Oh my god, I gotta tell Chad. In a row. I have been hiccuping. Here comes my cat to say hello. Oh, we gotta read. She's been doing this lately. You can't be right here, baby. Come on. She's so sweet. Anyway, so you have the Knight of Swords. Sorry. Knight of Cups, King of Swords. So this right here, right off the rip, felt like I see what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. King of Swords, he has discernment. He sees very clearly. Now, looking at all of these cards, this feels like the longer I stay, or the longer a situation exists, the more you just want to bust out. It's like, or more so, you could stay on this path, Page of Pentacles, and possibly Temperance. It could go this way, or it could go that way. It could go Four of Wands, or it could go Ten of Wands. It could go very happy way, a very light-hearted, feeling free way, or you can go really heavy energy, not so fun, feels like more responsibility, just like more burnt energy. So it's like you could stay on this path and wait for things to possibly change. It feels like a toss-up, okay, one way or the other way. Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, Ace of Wands. This screams change all day. Knight of Swords is quick change that you might have been waiting for some time. You know, Six of Swords is reaching calmer waters. Okay, it's getting into a better place. And Ace of Wands is a place that you want to go. So this bottom energy feels really good. So it's like you can kind of go to a path where you're not really sure how things are going to be, or kind of know what you got to do. If you don't know, sit down, because it feels like there's 2 very clear choices that are going to be approaching you if they're not here already. Let's see the backstory. 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 5 of Cups, the Star, 9 of Swords. Yeah, again, so what it feels like is there's a carrot that if it's not there yet, it will be soon, dangling in front of you, and all you got to do is make that jump to get what you want. But there's this fear, and I think it's just the fear of the unknown. But at one point in our life, we didn't know anything. You can't live in fear forever, yeah? So, let's see. Most important thing that Denise needs to know. Thank you. Someone's trying to get away. Oh, the chariot was trying to show. Thanks. Alright, most important thing you need to know. In reverse, you have Justice, King of Wands, Magician, Knight of Wands sideways, upright, the Fool, Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Looking at the backstory. 7 of Cups, Strength card, 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords. The backstory kind of feels like there's 50 ways to skin a cat. I don't care how you do it, get it done. Once you shake free of that last task, per se, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. I don't know if that's a saying over there. But anyway, it's like green light, go. Okay? Now, it feels like with this new beginning, or because it kind of feels like a new beginning. With this choice, because I talked about two choices. If they're not here, and again, if they're not here yet, it feels like they're coming. Um, don't be too quick to act. Okay, like don't act. Here's an example. Don't act out of scarcity. All right. I'm gonna give you an example because it's coming into my head, but I'm not saying that this is just take the energy, leave the story, leave the words. Okay. So here's an example of how the vibe, the energy, the Knight of Wands is coming off. Most important thing you need to know. If you and your kids are moving into a new apartment, again, this is story time. If you move into a new apartment and you've only got so much money, okay, you have enough money to get the new furniture, to get the lights on, to get groceries in the house. Like, just enough, okay? That doesn't mean that you have to go and stock up grocery for the next 6 months, like spending all your money. If it's gonna leave, like, say that you would have like an extra $400 left over and everything's said and done, that doesn't mean go and blow. Like, don't go jumping on it, the $400 and spending it because you think that the job is done. Okay, this is telling you not. Knight of Wands sideways when it's in reverse is don't make bold moves. Like, so it's, well, sometimes it talks about bold moves, but I don't feel like when the Knight of Wands is in reverse, it's not telling you whether to make a move or not make a move. It just talks about bold moves, okay? What I'm saying is don't make any bold moves right now, or kind of be frugal. Frugal is the word. I'm like, is it frivolous? No, frivolous is like spending carelessly. Okay. This kind of feels like be frugal with your actions. Only because Justice, King of Wands, and the Magician is there. So if you are not calculated, they gave me the word calculated. Be calculated with timing and when you are executing these choices and movements of when it would be done. You'll know when it's time to make any kind of choice, movement, go. Okay, it feels like a very I know movement is a very simple word, but that's the word that they're giving me. Like, you'll know when to make a move. And it does. It feels like a physical, like pushing the button, like sending the button out, like making a phone call. Okay, you'll know when to do it. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just talking what they're telling me. I know you'll know. If you don't know now, you'll know. But anyway, because the Knight of Wands is like you'll get this done. That's the energy. It's like you're gonna work hard. You're gonna push through. You're gonna get it done. Okay. So, but you have to tend to whatever these cards are talking about. Is Queen of Pentacles is like the glue. It's very tending to. And then the Fool card is, again, it feels like whatever choice it is that you're going to be making here. All right, let's go. I want to ask about energies that surround you right now that you might not be aware of. Let's see what we got. Excuse me. All right, let's see. Energy that surrounds Denise Keehan that she might not be aware of at this time. You tried to come out right away. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I got itch on my nose from that cat. Cat A. She's sleeping in the beanbag. You got Temperance at the bottom of the deck. When I set the card down, Justice tried to show itself. Alright, boom. Energy that surrounds you that you might not be aware of. Two of Cups sideways, Eight of Swords upright. Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, Judgment. Now, I don't know who would be in this position, but this is what it feels like. The question was energy that surrounds you that you might not be aware of. It kind of, again, I'm going to tell a story. What it feels like is someone's a little stuck in their head about an achievement that they know is coming their way. It's like they don't. Here's the story time. You've got a best friend, your girlfriend, all right? Let's say that you guys work together, and one of you is getting a promotion. You're getting a promotion. She's not. All right, so you've got this good news, Ace of Cups. And it has to do with something stable or something physical in the 3D with King of Pentacles there. And it's like, it's going to bring you into a new era, obviously, Judgment, because it's a promotion. So it feels like there's something good that's coming someone's way. And it feels like they're kind of in their head about how someone else close to them is going to receive it. That's the best way that I can put it. That's that energy that surrounds you right now that you might not be aware of. It feels like somebody's got something going on for themselves, and they're not sure how someone close to them or connected to them, doesn't even have to be close to them, is going to receive it, because it kind of makes it feel like someone's going to feel left out. Yeah, when I'm looking at the backstory, that's someone might even be questioning their worth too. Damn, that was really clear cut and dry. Okay, Wheel. Let's go for your final tip. Final tip. Denise Keehan. Thank you. Three of Pentacles. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Three of Pentacles come out. I heard in my head, you'll know who to work with. You will know who to work with, and you will know what will work. I mean, one card that's clear cut and dry. I mean, that is so clear cut. Yeah. Two of Cups, Empress, Three of Pentacles. Sorry. Two of Cups, Empress, King of Wands, Hangman, Knight of Pentacles. So Two of Cups, again, this is connections, people that surround you. Empress and King of Wands. It's like, what this feels like, it honestly, final tip. This is like looking around and seeing what. I'll give you another. Again, I got story times for you. Okay, final tip. What this feels like, obviously on not such a severe scale. If there was going to be a world apocalypse, right? Who would you pair up with? Who would be an asset to you? Would you pair up with? You would want to pair up with the neighbors that have food. You'd want to pair up with the neighbors that have fuel, the ones that have electricity, the ones that have things that would make you survive, right? I mean, logistically. You wouldn't pair up with someone who's sick. You wouldn't pair up with someone who's dying of cancer. You wouldn't pair up with druggies. You know? You see what I'm saying? So, your final tip, this is... Ace of Swords is like an illuminating light, okay? It wants you to look out for yourself. It wants you to look out for you. It wants you to see clearly what works for you, what doesn't work for you. It feels like what's good for the gander is good for the goosey boys. Like, it kind of feels like life has had that motto. You know, as long as everyone's happy, as long as everyone is getting fill in the blank, then yeah, let's do it. But you gotta put yourself, it kind of feels like you gotta put yourself first in this sense, like what works for you. Because you're a key component to whatever the story is talking about here. And if you're broke down, then the whole wheel is going to fall off. So Ace of Swords at the bottom deck, Three of Pentacles coming out, saying what is working for you, who will work with you, and what cannot. And the Hangman and the Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman is a pause. It's literally stop. It's a look around. And it's assessing everything that I just spoke about. Don't be the Knight of Wands all quick. Be the Knight of Pentacles slow. Methodical. Okay? Alright, beautiful. I hope that you have a good weekend, and I love you so much. We're going to stop here.